Hey, how's it going out there today, guys? So this is my initial first impressions review and first 100 rounds of my new CZ P07 Urban Grey Suppressor Ready pistol that I bought. And this thing is freaking awesome. I've been looking at different CZs for a while and was really waiting for one to speak to me, and when I saw this baby, she spoke to me, so I had to have her. But yeah, this is the Urban Grey. It is the color is actually a mix of like gray and say like FDE. It's a little. I mean, it's mostly gray, but I guess it's got a little bit of a green in it. In some light, it looks a little green. But yeah, so some obvious things about it. It has tritium raised night sights, right? They're high profile for a silencer or suppressor. It has a threaded barrel, obviously, and the barrel threads are 1/2 by 28, which are your standard AR barrel threads. So if you have a suppressor for your AR, but you want to use it on multiple guns, and say you got like a 30 caliber can, I believe I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure a 30 caliber can will work with 9mm. But yeah, so it's got a 4.36 inch cold hammer forged barrel, obviously threaded, just like I said. The nitrate finish has a the slide is nitrate finished and has front cocking striations, which is pretty awesome. Everything's on this gun has pretty much been all the sharp edges have been taken off. There's not really very many sharp edges on here, which is really nice as well. You don't want it snagging on anything. It's got what they call a snag-free hammer on it. And, obviously if you're going to be carrying this thing, you don't want a lot of sharp edges to snag on stuff. It does have a decocker on it. And to activate that, all you do is push that down. And that brings it down to like a half cock position. And then it goes straight into double action. So this is a double action, single action. You pull the trigger once for double action. It's got a heavy trigger pull. Then your next shot, check out this reset. Pretty nice reset. And then your next shot will be single action, and the trigger pull on that is really nice as well. Another cool thing about this over the standard P07 is it comes with these +2 floor plates on the magazines. So instead of your standard 15 round capacity, it gives you 2 more rounds, bringing you up to 17, which is really nice magazine capacity in my opinion. Of course, we've got interchangeable back straps, which are pretty standard on a lot of polymer guns these days. And then it also comes with a standard safety, so that you can, if you want to get rid of the decocker, you can go ahead and put in a manual safety, and you can carry it cocked and locked like a 1911. And I believe that makes it single action only. I'm not positive on that. I haven't tried yet, but I believe it makes it basically like a 1911. Obviously, it's got an accessories rail, which is nice in case you want to put a light or something on there. According to the website, the width of the slide is 1.46 inches. And then the overall weight, I'm assuming unloaded, is 28.7 ounces. So yeah, it's my latest purchase, guys, and I'm really happy with this thing so far. I put 100 rounds through it as soon as we got it, and I'll roll some footage of that here shortly. Let's go with what came in the box. Obviously, by law, you get one of these stupid locks. That came with a barrel brush and another thing to put patches in. Let's see what else we got here. Got the CZ manual. It's like a warranty card. All that good stuff. And then we got, I guess, their test firing, which shows, you know, how they shot, how it performed when they shot with it from the factory. So pretty standard stuff as far as that. Alright, so to field strip it, you can see here there's two lines. There's one on the slide and one on the frame. Basically what you want to do is you want to line those two lines up and then come from the other side and push on your pin right there. It's kind of hard to do on film. I'm going to try real quick. So there we go. Pop that out. Release your hammer, and it slides right off, just like a normal, pretty standard disassembly when you got your guide rod spring there. And then your barrel. Now to take this barrel out, you do need to take the thread protector off. And there you have it. There's your field strip. One thing about this gun that's pretty cool is that the slide actually rides down in the frame as opposed to over the frame, like in a lot of American guns. You can see what it looks like inside there. And I greased up my rails with a little bit of grease. A little bit of high temperature grease. It's some stuff that I found really works really well in guns of all types. So we'll put it back together real quick. Now this thing does have a polymer guide rod. Now lots of guns these days do have polymer guide rods. I don't know how you feel about that. I think I may personally look into upgrading that with a steel guide rod. Maybe just a hollow one, but I don't know. It's just something I personally just like the idea of there being a steel one in there. I'm not too big on metal, you know, rubbing up against plastic. I mean, it's just a guide rod, you know, and it's not that big a deal. Mauser, get out of the freaking way.